What's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
Nathan, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. We back at it with Lucille's daughter in these podcasts. Take it or leave it.
Take what you need, leave what you don't.
And we saying we just still in the message. So we please tell us want to subscribe, like, share,
All that good stuff.
tell a
So I
friend.
need to hear what we putting out.
Yes, what you need out of it, maybe not. Today, we're going to be talking about peace. And I think, it's so crazy that we picked this discussion because everybody timeline is talking about this peace.
Ooh,
It's been on fire. People really want their peace. I'm like, okay, it must be going like you said in the universe, like you've been
uh,
saying.
but
Good thing.
I
So
say peace, but do they even know what they peace is?
yes, and that's so crazy. Like we just gonna jump into this.
Huh?
Like cause I'm like feeling like I feel like I've lost my peace. But I have came to terms that I had to question myself. Sometimes we say we want peace, but it's because we're not at peace with ourselves.
Ooh, now that's a message.
Like that, like literally, like we be calling that we want peace, and it's hard to feel. Like sometimes we be disguised and not even seeing that is like like a misunderstanding what the peace is. But because at the whole time we're not peaceful, we ain't at peace within.
Not
And
realize
I had to take that to myself because I'm like, man, I want peace, and you know what I mean. It
like
ain't
people asking for peace and not realizing maybe they are the confusion and the reason they can't find peace.
right, right,
Like if
and that's
a situation already brought you turmoil, why would you go back to that same situation but then sit there and say you want peace? Like
right.
you had peace, but you chose to bring that confusion right back. So you messed up your own peace.
Yeah, that's true. Cause you be at a place just like me. Like I feel like I ask God for something or be on my same track and then I just bring something in and just disturb it all. And we
Hmm.
don't really take heed and it's kind of hard. I just like I said, it's always easy to blame someone else, but not taking ownership. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel with peace, like it gotta be something you gotta really work on. And I don't believe that is easy either.
It's not. It's not. Because
It's so much distractions in the world.
you can have peace one moment and anything can snap it away from you.
Yeah.
It's a constant struggle to stay at peace because
Yeah.
it just don't come. Peace just
Right.
don't come. You got to work for it like you got to work
Yeah,
for
and you
it.
gotta want it. It takes a lot because like the enemy is always working. It's just people around that just come and just know how to rain and shit on your parade. You know what I mean? On
Ooh.
your, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it ain't easy. So it's just like I had been thinking about it this week because like I'm really like that. Like I'm at the point where I'm not gonna deal with people. I'm just at a point, and you gotta get to the point. I'm not dealing with no one that's gonna disturb my peace. You could go. If anything is gonna mess up what I got going on here mentally, I don't want it.
And then you got some people that, you can have them around. You think they your friend. You think they
Hmm.
good family. But then they don't like to see you at peace. So they cause confusion to throw you off.
Yep, and that's the thing too. Like exactly, I 100% agree that like you so angry with yourself that you don't like to see people smiling and in a good place because you're miserable, and
Hmm.
you got to be careful with that. Like we might see good and want to do right, and we looking for our peace, but another person ain't, and a person don't like when you're doing better than them,
Oh, tell me about it.
and when you at another level than them. You know what I'm saying?
See,
So
you do good, just never better than now. Always
yeah,
remember.
yeah, and you got to be careful. My mom, they don't have a face, so it's like people don't really want that. And I just believe that it's very important to protect it.
Because if you don't, you're going to always be in confusion.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks to say, but as much as you try to give so many people the benefit of the doubt, like, maybe they didn't understand that. Or, maybe, it was a, accident but Granny always said anything done once could be an accident, but if you constantly doing it, ain't no fucking accident. You're doing it on purpose.
I feel like that's the same real. Like if I cut you off, you handed me them scissors.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
what do you think is
I
things
ain't
that we could do to
got no
let
problem
people
cutting
like? What do
nobody
you
off.
think? Huh?
I said I ain't got no problem cutting nobody off. All
Hey,
2023.
I just want to play that. Like I said, my piece is everything. So what you think some ways that people and people like people that's listening to us, like we could do things to keep our peace and find it? Or well, let's say, how can we do to find our peace? What's some things that we could do to find our peace?
For me, it started with like listening to music. Have it taking a moment for me is taking a moment for myself. So my moment for myself is always that night after I put, baby girl to bed.
Yeah,
From my bubble bath, I light my candle, I turn on my music, and I sit in that moment. I give myself a moment because
yeah.
it's so hard, especially when you're a mother.
Hmm.
So hard to take a moment for yourself. And then most of the time, by the time you get them to sleep and get them all squared away and situated, you're tired.
Yeah,
I'm learning more and more like the nights that I do take that moment for myself to have my peaceful moment in my bathroom,
right.
just relaxing, I wake up happier. I sleep better. And when I
Yeah.
sleep better, I'm able to be more productive throughout the day. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm also able to, I can tell when I haven't had a good night's sleep because everything gets
It
to
just
me.
rambles all over. Right.
Everything gets to me. I'll be driving, somebody do something stupid, and then I'm cussing.
Just
Like, but
trigger you, trigger you, trigger you.
when I take my time for myself at night with my bubble bath and everything, it's like I can be taking, baby girl to school, and people do stupid stuff every day in that
That
pick
is
up
true.
and drop off line.
Right.
Just be like, up, whatever. Let me turn on some music and vibe out. But if I
Yeah.
have had one of them nights where I didn't get to unwind the night before and I just
Right.
took a quick shower and laid down to go to sleep, oh, you gonna get it. You gonna hear it. Like you gonna feel it.
Yeah, I think I think a lot. I agree with that a lot. I think taking time and number one, like you said, just taking a moment and disconnect from the world.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm gonna be off social media less instead of what what we doing with our YouTube and stuff. But I think that just taking that moment instead of looking at everybody else stuff because it's hard that you get like blinded because you're watching everybody else stuff. You know what
Right.
I mean? So I feel like that's a way of like finding peace. Just searching yourself, searching self could get you at a place of peace. And I don't know what that is. And I'm going on a journey, and we definitely would come back with this topic to talk to people again. And people got any ideas or saying some ideas too, we definitely would like to learn because I'm learning peace. But I also know that I have to remember I have the power.
Yes.
And I feel like controlling and dictating what you gonna do and what you gonna let no one get in this mind and this right here is gonna get you to a greater level of peace. I do believe in just taking them, like I said, go back to having that moment, taking a shower, a nice hot bath,
Yeah.
just waking up, getting the nice rest you need, keeping that peace. Because if you with peace within, and it's just cutting people, cutting ties.
Ooh, cutting people off. Oh yes, baby.
I definitely agree. Like not letting people disappoint you, because as much as disappointment, that's what takes. It started making us not be at a peaceful state
Yeah.
because we keep allowing people come in and disappoint us.
Especially if you giving them a second chance after they disappointed you once, and then it's like it
Right.
messes it all up. Because now, every time I look at you, it's a feeling of you disgust me. Like, how dare you?
Hmm.
Like, and so when you start holding on to that, that throws off your whole vibe.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
you can be a like you don't have to be this extra happy go lucky person,
Yeah.
but you can be a person that's just chill, and somebody
Right.
come along and throw that off for you, and you wondering why you just upset now. You wondering why you can't just go back to being at your chill, relaxed state or whatever. It's because you've allowed someone to come in, or not even just someone. You allowed a temporary situation that's
Hmm.
probably 5 minutes of your day, you allowed it to disturb your entire day. So what?
And it go back to us being careful who we bring around our circle. And I think that's very important. I think a lot of times we don't have peace because we surround ourselves with people that's negative, don't have nothing going, just spirited, just wrong. They can't get to that level. And it's okay. And that's why I said it's okay. We just gotta learn what battles we're gonna take and get rid of. Because everything that's just sweet and it's family, if just because it's family, someone you've been with, dealt with, a friend, that don't mean that they're your peace. They could be coming and destroying yourself. So you have to know when there's a time and place so that you won't be disturbed. It's
What
a
they
time and place for everything. I'm not saying you can never deal with these people because you got to deal with family, but it's a time and place when you know that you're at a level that you won't let them disturb that. Because people come and disturb, and sometimes people don't even know that they are disturbing your peace. They
ooh,
just, you know.
best things I ever heard from a Tyler Perry play was when
Mm-hmm.
he said that you got to look at people in your life like the tree, like parts of a tree. He said you got some people, they like the leaves on the tree. The wind blow this way, they that way. The wind blow that way, they that way. Say then you got a few people that are like branches, right? You
Mm-hmm.
think branches is sturdy, but step out on it and watch it fold on you, watch it break on you. He say, but you got very few people in your life that's like the root of that tree. They
Right.
stick through anything, strong and sturdy, steadfast.
Right.
And it's like in our life, we give people the benefit of the doubt, thinking
Too
like
much.
maybe, maybe I overlooked that, or maybe, trying to make them be the roots when they ain't shit
When
but
that's not their journey. That's
shit.
not what they are.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like if you trying to hold on to people that's meant to be temporary, that fucks with your peace.
It does. Because they're not there. And it's like the point that we always want to see the good in people.
Oh,
And really, in actuality, we gotta accept that people just ain't on that level with you. You know what I mean? And it go back to, and it's like I feel like it's at the point where I don't even have to get angry. We don't even have to get angry no more. You don't even have to be angry. You just gotta accept who that person is and keep it moving. Like I said, you have control of you. Ain't
season.
nobody got no control of me, and it's like I'm giving them power.
That's when you start telling them your season has passed. It was a nice goodbye.
Yeah, that's true though.
Like
It's time to go. Just gotta know when to let go, cut them ties.
season goodbye.
Yeah, it's hard. It do be hard.
It really is.
It's really hard, but it's just like if you want the peace and you want your sanity and your day to go smoothly, like I'm tired of being angry. You know what I mean? I'm tired of being stressed out. And then the worst thing is breaking your peace when you bring someone in your home. And that's why I feel like, oh, we already got to deal with everything else in this world. But when you bring that unnecessary drama and stuff and breaking your peace at home, because I feel it's one thing for certain, one thing I'm gonna stand on is that I got to deal with all these challenges in the world, like you said, when you drive and going out here. But when I come in my home and I close that door, regardless, that's supposed to be out the way. Don't bring no peace where I gotta lay my head. Let me get a break from it.
Yes.
This is the control I do have. And if it's a problem with that, then some people gotta go.
Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to have peace in your house. You're supposed to be able to come home and know, like, this is my safe space. This is
And I've been in situations like that. Like a person, like I come home and I'm dreading to come home
mm,
because I don't know what else is gonna be. You know what I mean? So I could highly speak on it. So I do think it's very important. Sometimes you gotta lose it all.
ooh,
And I'm a firm believer that I'm willing to lose it all. And I had to lose it all, knowing that I was in a situation.
right.
I'd rather lose it all to keep my peace. This is not the first time it happened. Being in an abusive relationship, it happened. To
Mm,
get my peace back, I had to lose everything. And to now a situation, I will lose everything before I let someone disturb where I'm at right here.
mm,
Because like I said, I already got to deal with the real world stuff. And sometimes we scared, but it's either what you're gonna let the valuable things you need or your peace. Because I know I'm a go getter. So you got to take that chance. What you willing to lose to get this sanity? And I want my sanity.
huh. Because
So I've been in that situation. So I know it's easy said and done. Like, man, I need this, but I need help with this. Man, sometimes all help ain't always good help. And all love ain't always real love. You know what I mean? Like I said, I lost everything before just to get my peace. I lost everything when I say before. So it just even a little challenge like I just went through. It didn't break me or make, that don't break me because I know how to get it. I'm not letting no one disturb my peace, though, and I think that's very important. That's why we so stressed out. We have our anxieties kick in, our depression kick in, all our things kick in because we let other things interfere in that when we're trying to be at a solid, smooth road. You know what I mean? And like you said, just people don't get it. People don't even sometimes notice, and I'm even able to know that people just don't know how far gone they are. They comfortable.
think they live in that delusion. Like
Hmm.
some people real life live in a delusion where they can't see their own shit, but they can see your shit 2020. Like,
Right.
how can you be so naive that you Ray Charles to your bullshit, but you want to put mine on display? Like,
Yeah.
because they are not at peace with themselves, so they have to tell themselves stories to make themselves believe it. But when you at peace
Right.
with yourself, you able to own up to your bullshit. You able to be like, yeah, bitch, I did that. It might have been fucked up, but I
And people can't handle that. And people can't handle that. I know it's real when a person, like when I'm trying to do something that's godly, the thing that really disturbed me is that when I'm in my spirit moment, like I'm doing my fasting, and a person, I have noticed that what made me really push for this year that I'm going to be at peace and I got to let things go, that when I'm really doing something that's important with my religion and want to be closer to Allah and the devil, they come in and doing things knowing that I'm fasting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing that I'm fasting, that lets you know a lot about a person. If something is important that's said that people just so like they're not right.
I'll be in there in a minute. Right.
So it just get to the point where you just gotta realize what you're not gonna take and what you're not tolerating. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like that, I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not
yeah.
gonna, I'm not gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna move from it. Like you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to snap about it.
Mm,
You just tell people like, no thank you. That's not
yeah,
me. I'm not on
and
it,
that's what it is.
not
Yeah.
taking that. You can take it where
And you know what? Sometimes we don't even have to say nothing. I'm at the point where you don't even have to say nothing.
yeah.
You know what you did. I'm so tired of having to explain myself to people. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
23,
And
we ain't explaining shit. Feel how you feel, take it how you want
hold
it.
on. Yeah, yeah. And it just be like that, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep it moving and staying at a positive state
And
and just
it's so hard, especially being a mom, because
it is.
it's like even after you've done everything for today, you've done
Yeah.
everything for today. You've gotten up,
Mhm.
gotten them up, made sure they ate breakfast. You go to work, they go to school, you come home, they come home. You cook
Dang, I just need a minute.
like you cook dinner. You do the homework with them. You do the nighttime routine with them. You at football practice.
Yeah,
You there. When you finally get home and sit down, and
right,
I done fed them, they done got baths, they getting ready, they should be in their room, getting ready to
right,
lay down.
right.
And you think you had that moment to yourself, and then it's like, boom, no.
Mm. And then people wonder why you just so impatient with the other stuff. It's like
Because it's like I haven't even had.
I just need that moment of peace to rewind, gravitate this back. And people just take everything got to be so personal. And that's why I said you got to pick your battle, like what we going you got to pick it.
Because at the end of the day, it's like people don't realize you get your break, buddy. I don't get mine.
Hmm.
Like, because once one task is done, then there's
It's another task.
and another.
And then I'm wrong for one my piece. No, everybody don't get that. Like it's so important. The stuff we got to deal with, the jobs we go to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I feel like that's why I feel like I get what everybody's saying. If you can't bring me peace, and I'm not expecting no one owe me no peace, but if you can't be surrounded with me with peaceful and keep me at a peaceful state to keep me in that level I'm in, I don't want to be around you.
Around.
I ain't asked you to be my peace. I just want to be surrounded with people with peaceful
No,
state. I know
I'm
everybody gonna go through
asking you
stuff.
to be my peace. I'm asking you not to be my motherfucking disruption. That's the thing. You don't have
That's
to
the
be
thing.
my peace, but
You don't have to be at the level. You probably feel like you there. You don't have to be at that level, right? You don't have to be at that level.
I'm not asking you to be our peace. We asking you
I'm asking for respect. Like respect what I'm saying. Right.
don't contribute to our chaos. Because if you're not gonna be peaceful, don't contribute to the chaos.
Just move around.
Sit there and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like
Bye
it's
bye.
hard.
Yeah.
Either you
Yeah.
learn to be at peace with yourself and then you can be a peaceful person to be around, or you gonna continue to live in that delusion. And if that's what you finna do, you're not finna be around me causing chaos. 'Cause
And that's all I'm saying. I think it's very important. I feel like sometimes we're afraid, but don't be afraid to get your sanity because that person gonna do what they gonna do. Trust me, I know that. Don't never be afraid to sit here and say you need what you need for you because the next person will leave you hanging and dry and won't give a damn. They'll take and be gone somewhere else.
just like I
And
say,
and at least that with you, that'd be you because you your own person, your own self with that.
people don't realize how much a job is like relationships. Because
Mm-hmm.
you got some people that's just takers, right? Third,
Mm-hmm.
they take. And once they get what all they need, then they gone. Just
Oh, hold on. Or you don't give them what they need and they're gone.
no, not even what they need. You don't give them what they want.
Want. Because it's not what they need. Because I am probably giving them, you're right. It's what you ain't giving them what they want. So they don't give a damn how you got going on and what you saying. And people can't stand on truth. They don't like truth.
It's just like these jobs out here. They expect you to give. And if you die today, they will replace you today.
Like you said
Like
before, so many times.
no
Yeah.
appreciation.
Just like right now, a person come and destroy, and go to the next month and do it again.
Huh.
I'm not allowing no one to do it.
Like, no, your time has expired. Thanks for the
Right.
memories, but not really. Goodbye, bitch.
Right. It's time to go.
What'd he say? Cancel that bitch like Nino. Fuck up out of here.
For real though. It's time to go. I just think so. I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? Um, find your peace, your inner self. Dig deep. Don't be scared.
Ooh.
Find what makes you back to that place that you lost. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that a lot of us be so much better and could be a little change. In the day, the peace ain't for everybody around you, it's for you
Huh.
to get through these hard days, hardships, the stuff, this whole world, you know? So,
Cause listen, that's one thing you can say. If you ain't got shit else, but you got your peace, you can be happy with that.
you can block everything. You be so much powerful. You don't know how much powerful you'll be. Just if you can control your peace and don't let no one disturb that.
Mm.
And I'm trying to get there because man, I'm willing to drop,
So,
leave. Right.
so if you thinking, if you